Is it time to buy or sell Robinhood stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Robinhood. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 25th of March, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and in-depth analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since March 19th, 2025, our system has ranked Robinhood as a hold or accumulate, giving it a score of negative 0.61. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has exceeded our expectations, with a gain of 12.5% since we first recommended buying Robinhood 5 days ago. This translates to an average return of 2.5% per day since it was listed as hold or accumulate. The stock is positioned within a broad and weak upward trend in the short term, indicating the potential for further increases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 2.51% over the next 3 months, with returns potentially ranging from negative 23.51% to positive 40.49%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of about 109.93%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance may vary between 62.11% and 201.8% over the next year. In current terms, this would imply a future price between 78.6 and 144.97. Our latest daily update for Robinhood features the headline, "A downturn on Tuesday for Robinhood stock after losing approximately 0.434%. The Robinhood stock price decreased by approximately 0.434% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 25th of March, 2025, falling from $48.36 to $48.15. During the last trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 5.66%, ranging from a low of $47.20 to a high of $49.87. The price has increased in 7 out of the last 10 days, with an overall rise of 32.43% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume declined on the last day alongside the stock price, which is generally a positive indicator as volume should align with stock performance. On the last day, trading volume decreased by 8 million shares, with a total of 43 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $2.07 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $66.08, while the lowest was $13.98. Currently, the price stands at 27.13%, or $17.93, below the 52-week high, and 43.35%, or $36.85, below the all-time high, which occurred on the 4th of August, 2021, when the price peaked at $85. Robinhood Markets, trading under the symbol HOOD, is currently facing a wave of scrutiny following multiple investigations into possible violations of securities fraud. On the 25th of March, 2025, news broke that Levi and Korsinski initiated an investigation into the company regarding these alleged violations. The Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, or FINRA, recently imposed significant fines on Robinhood for various compliance failures. Specifically, the firm was ordered to pay $3,750,000 to customers and faced a fine of $26 million due to violations connected to misconduct red flags. Adding to the company's challenges, Massachusetts regulators are investigating Robinhood's new prediction markets hub, indicating further regulatory oversight that could weigh heavily on investor sentiment. The combined impact of these investigations and regulatory actions has led prominent law firms like Braunstein, Gewirtz & Grossman, and Pomerantz LLP to rally support among potentially affected shareholders. In the short term, these developments could increase volatility for HOOD shares as investors react to news surrounding legal and regulatory risks. The ongoing investigations might shake investor confidence, potentially leading to downward pressure on the stock price. However, It's worth noting that Robinhood's stock had recently risen by 13% in the past week, suggesting a possible market rebound. For the long term, sustained legal challenges and regulatory scrutiny could further hinder Robinhood's growth prospects, making it crucial for the company to navigate these issues effectively to restore investor trust and support. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 12th of March, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned Hood a buy rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 6th of March, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned Hood an overweight rating with an initiate action. On Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Hood an outperform rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 4th of February, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned Hood a market perform rating with an initiate action. On Monday, the 13th of January, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Hood an overweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Robinhood stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts offer the stock a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Robinhood. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 10th of March, 2025, and so far it has risen by approximately 35.14%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may influence the short-term developments. The Robinhood stock currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. At the same time, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, there is a prevailing sell signal for the stock, leading to a more pessimistic forecast. With further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $48.78. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $44.21. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will produce an additional sell signal and reinforce the overall negative outlook. Notably, the volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates the overall risk, as volume should typically align with price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 12 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 48 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 23 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 19 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 130 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Robinhood. Robinhood identifies support from accumulated volume at $46.22. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. The stock tends to experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating a degree of volatility. With a broad prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $2.67 between its high and low points, which represents a change of 5.66%. For the past week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been 6.86%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Robinhood, let's briefly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This ratio is considered relatively standard, frequently observed in businesses with established histories or consistent revenue streams. Additionally, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at approximately 0.413. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Robinhood. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Robinhood is at $48.36. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a suitable level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Robinhood encounters its first support level at $46.22. If this support level holds, it could serve as a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Robinhood from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On March 20th, 2025, Pinner Jeffrey Tzvi conducted an insider purchase of 98,983 shares of restricted stock units. On March 20th, 2025, Pinner Jeffrey Tzvi also conducted an insider sale of 5,853 shares of Class A common stock. On March 20th, 2025, Gallagher Daniel Martin Jr. made an insider purchase of 219,962 shares of restricted stock units. On March 20th, 2025, Quirk Stephen M. conducted an insider purchase of 263,954 shares of restricted stock units. On March 20th, 2025, Warnick Jason also made an insider purchase of 263,954 shares of restricted stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 26.543. Overall, insiders acquired 6,743,170 shares and sold 11,746,271 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $46.22, reflecting a decline of 4%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which contributes to a higher level of risk. A buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 11 days ago. Is Robinhood stock a good buy? Robinhood exhibits several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to categorize it as a buy candidate. At its current level, it is better regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors should either hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. After examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 26th of March, we anticipate that Robinhood will open higher by approximately 257 ten-thousandths and begin trading at $48.41. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.